Looking to watch the best action film of 2017? On June 13th, John Wick Chapter 2 finally hits home video. Check out the affiliate link in the video description for more. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is $3 Theater, and Marvel has done a couple cool things today by dropping plot synopsises for both Black Panther and Avengers Infinity War. And I'm excited to go through them. So let's take a quick look here at Black Panther, which opens in February of next year, saying, after the events of Captain America Civil War, King T'Challa returns home to the reclusive, technologically advanced African nation of Wakanda to serve as his country's new leader. However, T'Challa soon finds that he is challenged for the throne from factions within his own country. When two foes conspire to destroy Wakanda, the hero known as the Black Panther must team up with CIA agent Everett K. Ross and members of Dora Milaje, Wakandian Special Forces, to prevent Wakanda from being dragged into a world war. Now, that is an interesting setup because it does feel a little bit like Game of Thrones, and they have been loading up this movie with lots of supreme A-list talent, and I'm very curious to see what's going to come from it. Having Special Agent Ross being involved, that would be Martin Campbell. He wasn't in Civil War too much, but he's definitely going to play an interesting role in this film. Going down to Wakanda is going to be interesting because you know what's going to happen at the end of this movie. I think we all can agree what's going to happen, right? Who is currently in Wakanda, right? Kind of locked away for the time being. That would be Bucky Barnes. And when shit gets real, they're going to be like, oh, fuck, dog. We need the Winter Soldier. So they're going to go and open up the chamber and bring out Bucky, go, hey, by the way, we've made you a new vibranium arm. Popping on. Let's go beat some ass. And that's probably going to be part of the big finale of this. And I think there's going to be probably a lot of chemistry between T'Challa as well as Bucky, because even though they were adversaries, at least, for the most part of Civil War, both actors were dynamite and did a great job. So I have high hopes for Black Panther. I really feel that Marvel is going to kind of expand out the universe a bit more and give us more of this character. Because, look, as great as Spider-Man was in Civil War, and he was awesome, Tom Holland was great, I really feel that Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther was just as good. I thought he stole as many scenes as Tom Holland did. Spider-Man was definitely a treat, a surprise, but seeing Black Panther come onto the screen and not even needing an origin. I like the fact that they're kind of moving away from the origin of this, that they're just giving us a movie. Same with Spider-Man. I think that's going to be pretty cool. And so this one to me sounds like it's more isolated, it's maybe more smaller scale, not worldwide, but clearly I think the vibranium deposits in Wakanda are going to come into play, and we'll have to see what else comes out from that. I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of really good surprises when that film drops in February. But jumping over to Avengers Infinity War, this one has me a wee bit concerned. Just a little bit concerned here. So it says, as the Avengers and their allies have continued to protect the world from threats too large for any one hero to handle, a new danger has emerged from the cosmic shadows. A despot of intergalactic infamy. His goal is to collect all 6 Infinity Stones, artifacts of unimaginable power, and use them to inflict his twisted will on all of reality. Everything the Avengers have fought for has led up to this moment. The fate of the Earth and existence itself has never been more uncertain. So, okay. Again, Thanos. We know Thanos is coming. They've been teasing Thanos for 5 years now. I mean, given how much they've been teasing Thanos, it's almost like Sting is producing this part. Like, it's all tantric. It's like, we're just teasing. We're going to get you right to the end, and then he's going to come. The fact that Thanos wasn't even mentioned in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 kind of bothered me a little bit, but at the same time, I get that they were really kind of like toying with the timeline. Like Thanos, because Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 takes place in 2014, just like Guardians of the Galaxy did. So they've already screwed the timeline there. But we know that, this is going to catch up to 2018. So 4 years later is going to be where things are at when the Guardians make an appearance in next year's film. But where has Thanos been in this time? Now, we know at the end of Avengers Age of Ultron, Thanos opened up, some cabinet somewhere, something somewhere, and took in the Infinity Gauntlet. Okay, and it probably wasn't in the Asgardian vault, so there might be multiple gauntlets. But we already know where most of the stones are, not all of the stones, which makes me wonder if they're going to tie in the last stone into Black Panther. They're going to have to, or they're just going to kind of move this thing along. But I'm thinking that that Avengers Infinity War is probably going to be the buildup of Thanos, right? It's going to be Thanos is coming, Thanos is coming, Thanos is coming, and it's going to end, I'm calling it now, with the death of Vision, because he needs to get the stone that's in Vision's head. And so they're probably going to end up killing off Vision, and that's where he's going to get the final stone. There's another one in there that's missing too. They've kind of like, I think when it comes to this plot line, this overarching plot line that's taken 5 at the time it comes out, 6 years to get to the point, they've lost their way a bit. They've wanted to do this in a way, but they don't know, they're gonna have to rush to get there now, which sucks from a storytelling perspective, because they've teased it for so long, but they haven't given it to us as much as we want. Like the Collector has has the ether. So his last, Novacor has got the Power Stone. The Mind Stone is in Vision. Something, Adam Warlock has something in his head too, but now we know Adam Warlock exists, but we don't know if he was built with the stone or not. We have no idea. There's tons of stuff here, of what's going on. So we're going to have to wait to find out, everything. And so what I'm wondering too, is also, this is a quick side thing, because this is a spoiler for Guardians. Yondu was teased as being in in Avengers Infinity War, and it came out today that was not the case. It came out today that wasn't the case at all. But there was, I'm wondering if the time gem is going to come into play and go back or something, and then like, I don't know. Well, I don't think they're going to do that. That would be too much. I don't know what to think about this one. In Marvel, I trust the studios have done great work. I just feel like it's getting a little bit too convoluted, and all we have at this point. Oh wait, I keep forgetting there's like Thor 3. Thor 3 is probably going to have the final stone. They're going to have, Thor 3 is going to be the setup for Thanos. I keep forgetting about Thor Ragnarok. So, okay, that disregard what I said about Wakanda, or with Black Panther having to set up for that. Thor Ragnarok is probably going to be the one to do it. So I'll have to see what happens with that. But in the meantime, I'm excited for what's going to happen in a year, to see this whole thing kind of at least get the ball rolling. I'm a little bit concerned that Marvel doesn't quite know how to handle it themselves anymore. I'm a little concerned at that. So we'll have to figure it out, but we'll have to wait. And again, I'm probably going to be proven wrong, and that's totally fine. I'm a little bit cautiously optimistic, but I know when I go see the movie, I'm going to walk out going, I'm a fucking idiot. This thing is great. It's wonderful. I love it. I'm going to go see it again right now. But what do you guys think? You think both these plot details sound good? Do you think that both movies are going to be kick-ass? Do you have any concerns at this point? If you do have concerns, let me know, because I think that's something we should talk about. It's like Marvel has had hit after hit after hit, but eventually it's going to Titanic. And that's not the end of the world, but it's like, where's it going to happen? And you kind of want it to happen in like a standalone movie and not a big ensemble piece like Avengers Infinity War, and then whatever the fourth one is called, Infinity Gauntlet, I think is what the current rumor is. So anyway, let me know in the comments below. My name is, of course, Matt Jarbo. You've been listening to $3 Theater. I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a fantastic day, and peace out.